Hello and welcome back to the Tea with Honey podcast. Hey, Mandy.
Teddy, how are you doing? Hello.
I'm good. Hello.
Hello,
I'm good.
hello.
Hello, a million times over. No, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm having an amazing week. I've just got the sickies again. I've got a cold, and I can't escape these. I can't escape them. So I'm doing great. Honestly, it's been a wonderful week. I have zero complaints. The sniffles,
Yeah, I feel like that comes with the territory of not only living in like the north in like a state that's really cold, but also having a toddler.
100%. And just coming home from Disney, it's like three things just working against me.
Yeah.
It's been, I think today we were at negative 17 degrees. It
was
cold. I mean, I haven't left the house in 3 days because it's cold and everything is closed. So I'm just at home because we're not going to go play outside in that.
Right.
So I'm a little pent up right now. I'm feeling a little stuck inside my four walls here.
Yeah, I get that. I feel like everyone can relate to that because it's been so abnormally cold for everyone. Like me included. It's, it's negative, not negative temperatures here, but it's below freezing.
Right.
It's below freezing. Like we got snow the other day.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's weird for us in the Southeast. And I know Texas got a lot of snow and like Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana. So I feel like it's such like everyone's in the same boat. So at least, you have company in your misery,
Totally. Like, it's not just me in a state that is the only state that's frozen over right now.
Exactly.
So I heard about like what section of the United States would you call that? Like the Southeast or even just the South getting hit by a snowstorm. This might be an odd question, but like, do they have snow plows there just in case?
No.
So what do you do if it's cold and you get snow?
They literally have to you're stuck. They have to wait for it to melt. Like we don't have snow plows here. I know that. So I was chatting about it in stream a couple weeks ago, and somebody from Tennessee was saying that they buy Pennsylvania's old snow plows, when Pennsylvania's done with them. So Tennessee has some snow plows, but certainly I don't think that states lower than Tennessee really have snow plows. So
That's so interesting.
No snow plows. They do have trucks that go out and try to put ice or salt down and stuff. So that's really it. But snow here rarely lasts more than a couple days. It'll start to melt. So it's not
it's sticking around for a while.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Interesting. I wasn't sure how they handle it because for us too, I mean, it's been bitter cold, but we haven't gotten much snow. But something that I've always kept in mind when car shopping, always having a car that has 4-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. And in the South, I can't imagine that that's a necessity if it doesn't snow often there. And on top of no plows, that would make driving brutal.
Yeah.
So rough.
Yeah, I think definitely not. That was one of the things, unless you're going mudding or something, or regularly driving up terrain that is hard to get up. Yeah. But I bought my Jeep in 2017 and less than a year later moved to the South. I got rid of my Jetta because I needed a car with 4-wheel drive for the snow.
Right.
And then less than a year later moved to the South. So I was like, okay, I bought this car with 4-wheel drive for no reason. So yeah, that was a pain. But yeah, it's just a totally different perspective.
So
I will say it's nice for us that when we do travel north, we have a car with 4-wheel drive because it is always snowy when we're home.
For sure. I'm good at driving in the snow. I'm very good at it. It just always makes me anxious still. But again, it hasn't snowed here. It's the snow has just stuck around. That's been here, which I guess I'm thankful for. So it's not like we're getting pummeled with snow and negative 17 degrees. But it's made for kind of a cozy week in the house. I was about to say I've been cleaning and productive at home. Not really, but I'm enjoying my time inside. if that makes sense.
Good. It's January.
So I can't complain.
Now's the time to enjoy a cozy weekend.
For sure.
You know?
I mean, like, hot cocoa has been made way too many times. I made soup for dinner a couple of times this week. And we've just been like playing in the house. The amount of games of hide and seek I've played this week, I'm so over that game. I've counted to 10, like more than I want to talk about. So I've ran out of hiding places, and it's like at some point I just have to stop. So I'm ready to get out. I'm ready to be done.
I don't blame you. I would be too.
Aside from the freezing, how is your week? What's going on?
Week has been good. I feel like a pretty typical week. I had family in town last weekend, and they dropped their dog off with us, Sully, and so we've had good old Sullivan. We've had my parents' dog Sully here for this week and then next week, because they're traveling and doing some like work trip / vacay. So we've got Sully for a good, I think, like week and a half to 2 weeks. So that's been good. We've been adjusting to having a third dog, and Sully is wonderful. He's like such a sweet dog, and he loves us so much. He's just a very anxious dog. So I always get, like, I just feel bad and I want him to feel comfy, but he's very vocal and he likes to be on top of you.
Interesting. And he's a big dog.
And he's a big boy. He's a big boy. So I just I know he's uncomfy because he's not in his house and he doesn't have his parents. And so I'm like, as much as I don't want him sitting on top of me, I also feel bad yelling at him.
Right.
So but it's been good having him. And I will say, like, he's not a big fan of like other dogs. Like, he doesn't not like other dogs, but he doesn't necessarily enjoy the company of other dogs. But he really likes Miles and Rowan.
Oh, good.
So that's been good. I will say he's a big boy and he has tried humping Miles several times.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, if he breaks Miles's back, it's gonna be bad. Like, he keeps trying to get up on Miles, and I'm like, Sullivan, no.
Does Miles, like, I know Miles is the same way with other dogs or in his space. So have they, like, does that really piss him off? I feel like Miles would get territorial a little bit.
No, he doesn't. Miles just kind of ignores it. And like the few times that I haven't caught the humping quick enough, Miles will like turn around and give Sully like a little like
a
not
grumble.
like a growl, but like a little grumble. Yeah. So he'll like stand up for himself. But
it's so cute.
But I think he knows that Sully is like his brother / uncle, I guess. I don't really know. But they have his like a good relationship.
This is my Uncle Sullivan. He is staying
Uncle Sullivan. And he's younger than Miles. So
oh my gosh. It's more like Sullivan is Miles's grandson. And Miles is like, I'm going to my papa's house. And Miles is Papa. That's how I see him.
Sully is like gray. Like, Sully looks older to a lot of people. And I think like he to me, he looks like he's about the same age as Miles because they both got the gray on him. But a lot of people say they think Sully looks older. And I think it's just because he's a bigger dog.
He's like thick. Like Sully is like a very built out dog. Yeah.
He's like muscular
wide
and thick. Yeah, he's a big boy.
Oh,
so
cute as heck,
that's been fun. It's been fun having Sul here. But like other than that, just a normal week for me.
Did you have fun with family in town? Like, were they around to hang out for a little bit, or did you guys do anything fun?
I did. So we had, they showed up on Saturday night. So Saturday, Mr. Teddy and I spent the day cleaning and, vacuuming and mopping. We took all of the cushions off of our couch. Oh
boy.
We took the part of like the cushions that you can like unzip off of the couch and took them to a laundromat.
Oh.
And spent a couple hours at the laundromat washing all of the cushions from our couch. Like,
wow.
We like unstuffed them. So the bottoms came out in like a solid block, like a solid like foam block that was easy to get out. But then the top cushions, like the backrest parts, were stuffed with like fluff. So you had to like pull all the individual fluff out and then wash it. And then we had to restuff it. But we just put like we got like 8 garbage bags or whatever, because I think we had like 8 back pieces, and stuffed all the fluff from each back into a garbage bag so that we could then make sure we were putting the appropriate amount of fluff back into each couch cushion. It was a mess. But I will say it's been really nice having the couch clean.
I have so many questions.
It's a tall task.
Why did you go to the laundromat? You have a laundry machine.
Yeah, but it's like a lot. It's a lot. Like, we have a big couch. So for anyone who doesn't know, like, we have a big sectional couch. And instead of having to do like 8 different loads in our own washing machine, we just went to the laundromat and put them in at the same time. Like, we did 2 of like the mega washers and just shoved them in, and it was like a 23-minute cycle.
Oh,
so that they would both wash at the same time, like both sets. And then we actually ran them a second time.
Nice.
So that took like 45-ish minutes, but we ran them twice and then threw them in the dryer for like 15, 20 minutes.
Holy cow.
And that was it.
What did you do while you were there? Did you bring a book?
You want to know what? It was kind of mesmerizing just watching it, because the wash machine had like the clear front. And so Mr. Teddy and I, we just kind of like sat there and stared and watched all the dirt come out. Like, it was disgusting. Like, because the dogs go on the couch and like, I haven't washed these couch cushions in like years. Like, we vacuum it all the time, but like we don't wash it. So it was like disgusting and also like mesmerizing and like satisfying to like watch the water get dirtier and dirtier. And then at the end of the first cycle, we were like, the water's still a little bit cloudy. Let's do it again. So we paid like another $11 to like rewash them again. But we sat and watched them for like most of the first cycle. And then the second cycle, we just sat in the car and I scrolled on TikTok because later that night was the end of TikTok. Like, it was it was last Saturday. And that Saturday night was supposed to be the last night of TikTok in the US. And so I just sat and scrolled, because I was like, I'm going to take as much time as I can. So yeah, it was fine. That's what we did. That was, I mean, it was good to like do it. I'm glad we did it.
Absolutely. I feel like we need to talk about the TikTok ban.
Yes.
Because I had the same experience where it was like looming over my head all day.
Like a pit in my stomach.
Yeah. And part of me was like, I didn't care. I was like, you know what, whatever. I don't need this. But I was like, I need this. And I had this moment of like reflection of what it meant that it was going away. And I typed down a bunch of notes. I was like, here are my thoughts on like the TikTok ban, and what I was sad about, because like for the past, 4 or 5 years, that's like an everyday thing for me. And I feel like you and I both, we've learned a lot from TikTok.
Yes.
We've gone there a lot for like information.
Yes.
Where was I supposed to learn anything new? Where was I supposed to find another hobby? Like, everything was gone.
Yes. I wholeheartedly agree. So my family was here. My, obviously from Michigan, big Detroit Lions football fans.
Yep.
It was the same night that the Detroit Lions were playing. And so my family was all like watching this game. And as someone who really doesn't give a rat's patootie about football, I sat there and like didn't watch an ounce of the game, just watched TikTok very low on quiet, like on like the lowest volume, but like so that I could hear it. But I was sitting there and TikTok got taken down. It was like at 10:30 or something p.m.
Yep.
It stopped working and I was like, oh my God, TikTok stopped working. And like my mom and my stepdad didn't care. Like my stepdad, he doesn't have TikTok at all. My mom has it, but like doesn't go on it very often. She's very much like a Facebook reel kind of person. Like she watches all the Facebook stuff, which props to her because you couldn't pay me to do that. But neither of them were like impacted whatsoever, like didn't care. They were like, good, I'm glad it's getting banned. And I was like, okay, well, we have differing opinions there. But anyway, I went into the kitchen and was like trying not to cry. I was like trying not to cry. And you want to know what? Like, I think a part of it is I'm overly emotional because it's just that time of the month for me where like my emotions get the better of me. And so it was, that. So it was like, yes, I'm sure hormones were a part of it. But I, like you, TikTok isn't just like a form of like mindless entertainment for me. It truly is like why I decided to start baking sourdough bread and how I learned how to make sourdough and where I got my recipe from and where I like everything, like so much, like where I learned so much about streaming or the water bottles that I have or recipes that I cook for dinner. Like I use TikTok basically as Google. Yeah. Like I really do. Like if I'm cleaning the kitchen and I can't figure out how to get my sink clean, I'll go to TikTok, not Google. I will go to TikTok and type in sink cleaning tips and find a million. It's wild. Google is the word. I don't go to Google anymore. Like TikTok has kind of become my Google. And so it wasn't just like, oh, I'm disappointed and like a little bit sad that I'm going to lose something that's like a mindless form of entertainment for me. It was like, I'm going to lose something that I use every single day. Yes. That actually teaches me good things. Does it also provide mindless entertainment sometimes? Yes.
For sure. But like, it provides the best laughs. Like the amount of belly laughs and like tears rolling out of my eye laughs that I get from those videos.
Just one eye though.
Just one eye. Just one little eye. You know, I actually had a bike accident as a kid and lost some tear ducts in one eye. So like it's almost
actually
true.
One eye. Okay.
It's well, half, whatever. I mean, I think about it. I learned how to sew with TikTok. I was like, I don't know how to follow these YouTubes that are like 90 minutes long or like these videos that are so long. I want like 30-second boom, boom, boom. Here's how you do it.
Absolutely.
And that's what I really love about that platform. And I was like, if I wanted to learn how to do makeup or if I wanted a product recommendation or if I needed like the Disney trip, I needed to know good ideas and what to do. I didn't want to read these long blog posts that I had to scroll and scroll. I want someone to give me a 30-second like rundown of like what to do.
Top 5 foods you need to eat at Magic Kingdom.
Exactly.
Yes.
So the short, quick informational videos where, to your point, like you can just type in the search bar, oh, I need an easy 10-minute recipe for dinner tonight. What am I going to do? I kind of panicked around like 9 p.m. because I was like, this is going to be gone. What are we going to do? This is gone.
Yeah. So, I mean, I had a little meltdown. I will say, like, I think having my family here made it better, not because they gave me any empathy or sympathy or whatever one is the correct version, but because it was just distracting, you know? Like, it was distracting. I laid in bed and I scrolled on Instagram before I fell asleep. Yep. And then the next morning we got up, had breakfast. Like we ordered breakfast to go. And then we went on like this big long walk and we were on this walk for like a couple hours. And in the middle of this big long walk, I got a text that was like, check TikTok. It's starting to come back up. So I really like, thankfully was just very distracted that like it wasn't, if I had just been like, if it had been a normal weekend for me where I probably would have been scrolling a lot, it would have been harder.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah, I'm grateful that I had the distraction. But I just, you don't know what you got till it's gone.
Totally. I had this fun like nostalgia hour before it ended up shutting down. And I was going through like the group of videos that people were posting that were like, this was my favorite sound ever on this app, or this was my favorite trend. And I was like, oh, I'm going to miss all these sounds or like this music that I heard. And so I wrote out my favorite ones that I was going to miss.
Oh.
And I was like, this is kind of sad. But
what were they?
Okay, so I'm sitting here and my note says, and it went like do.
No, yeah.
But I think it's the one, and it went like
Yes.
That one. And then I have savage love. Did somebody break your heart? Jason Derulo.
These are very like 2021s.
Totally.
Yeah.
And then I have I'm a Savage. I don't know the dance too.
Do.
Yeah, that one.
Yep.
And then the last one is the I'm just a play date to you. That was so off key. Ooh.
I don't even know if I know what you're talking about. It was so bad. I don't know if I know what that is.
It's like this really weird voice. It's, I'm just a play date to you. Like
that.
Ooh,
Yes.
Ooh, that one.
Okay. I think I know what you're talking about.
It's a really good song. I actually have it on Apple Music. Yeah, it's great, especially when I sing it.
No, there's a lot. I was in the mode where everybody was like, make sure you download your, favorited videos or your bookmarked things so that you can go back to them. And I am not a prepper, so I did not do that at all. I should have.
Oh, no.
I should have.
I did.
I mean, we have it back. I didn't. But can I tell you what was so surprising to me? And I've heard a lot of people talking about this post, TikTok coming back, is all of the influencers being like, before I go, I have to tell you, I never liked The Godfather. You never liked The Godfather. I don't know.
Yes.
But like all of those where it's like people who have millions of followers and likes because they make ice and they do these like fancy ice things, and every week ice restock and they do all that fancy ice. And then she's like, I've never used any of that ice. And it's like, what?
All their confessions.
Yes.
Like the Squishmallow guy who hunts down Squishmallows in store. He goes, I actually never found these in store. I ordered them online and faked it to make it look like I found them in the store. I'm like, dude.
It's like, y'all are exposing yourselves.
Why would you do that?
What?
Like, go on Instagram and do something there. Like, just because TikTok's, was supposed to shut down, I feel like there's other areas.
But I'm like, just so everybody knows, I got no secrets. Nothing.
Yeah, what?
My secret would
Teddy
be...
doesn't love Winnie the Pooh, actually.
That's would be,
like the
that would be a
lie.
hard lie.
That would be like,
Right. Me, it would be like, oh, I actually wear sweatpants every stream. Yeah. Well, I do. I don't know. I don't even have anything.
I'm sitting here trying to think. I'm like, I don't know. You don't. You really don't.
I'm an open book, and I talk too much anyway. So I'm not good at holding back.
I don't know how they fake out. Like, I saw to some extent people were completely faking relationships. They were pretending to be married when they are like just friends, sharing an apartment together, but made this whole like husband and wife TikTok account.
I feel like I heard about that one. I feel like I saw that.
And
I was baffled, and I was like, okay, well,
interesting, very odd. But now it's back. I mean, I was on the side of TikTok though, where everyone was like, here's what's going to happen. TikTok was down for 13 hours. Taylor Swift bought TikTok, and she's like revamping the whole thing. And I was like, oh, I'm kind of into that.
See, I'm not on the Taylor Swift bought TikTok side of things, because I certainly don't think that happened. I don't know if anyone bought it, because I think the issue was that ByteDance, the owners of TikTok, didn't want to sell. Like, it wasn't for lack of having someone to buy it. Like, I think there were a lot of people who were willing to buy it.
Right.
A lot of companies or, billionaires, whatever, who said they would buy it, but it was the company not wanting to sell. So I think that was the issue. But the thing I have heard, and the only thing that's been suspicious to me, is Meta. Like, I've heard a lot of people saying like Meta bought it and feeling that their algorithms are different now, which I haven't personally noticed. Like, I feel like mine's the same. What I will say though is every, like, you know how you get like ads in between your, like, you have the sponsored ones, not sponsored, but like every, like, I don't know, 10 TikToks or 5 TikToks or whatever, it's like an ad and you just scroll past it. I have been getting so many Facebook ads. Like, go to Facebook.
Have you?
Like, are you on Facebook? Yes.
Interesting.
And I've never gotten those before. So I'm not being a conspiracy theorist here. But for some reason, I am getting so many Facebook ads now on TikTok. And I'm like, that's just weird.
That is very interesting. I also heard that Facebook has a TikTok account, but like they have a TikTok page on Facebook or something at this point.
I saw that was
but I also actually question, Instagram, is that owned by Meta?
Yes.
Okay. There's they're doing something with like linking your accounts right now too. So there's a lot of those features that aren't working right now. And a lot of apps that were created by the original TikTok company. I don't know what they are, but that you can't use anymore.
Lemonade. Yeah. Like
and
Lemonade
so you can't,
and CapCut. Yeah.
Yes. Like CapCut is no longer in the App Store.
Yeah.
And so I'm wondering if they're trying to navigate like new ownership and what's happening with all those connections now. I have no clue. All I know is I'm happy that it's back.
Yeah.
I'm so
I have no
thrilled.
Clue. I am the non-conspiracy side of me says that it's not, they're owned by the same people and it's just coincidence that I'm getting these ads and whatever, but I don't know. I think it's weird.
Facebook just wants to come back.
I'm very glad it's back. It's a big part of my life and I'm glad it's back.
Same. We can continue learning and we can continue scrolling, you know, because a doom scroll is okay every now and then. Okay. Yes. Don't tell yourself otherwise. I need my good laughs and I need a doom scroll every now and then, but I also need it to learn.
Yes.
So that happened Sunday. So that was a good.
Yes. And you want to know what? So leading into the next topic, I was also, I was very sad that we were going to lose TikTok in the lead up to the release of Onyx Storm.
Yeah. Yep.
I was sad about that. So one of the only things I actually saved from my like favorited or my like downloaded or my bookmarked, that's what they're called, TikToks, was like a Fourth Wing study guide where it was like the characters and who they are and what their signets are and the whatever. So like I saved a few of those because I was like, wait, Onyx Storm is coming. I clearly don't remember all these people's names. I need to download that. So that was one of the things I downloaded.
Smart.
But all that to say, Onyx Storm came out this week. So that was a big part of my week. Woo. You were asking how my week was and like that played a big role in like my day on Tuesday.
Yeah. Well, you need to talk about your morning because you had a wild morning.
I did.
Tuesday.
I am the kind of person, I want something when it releases and I want the hard to get thing. Like I wouldn't say I particularly love, but when someone throws a product at me and says this is going to be limited and a ton of people want it and they're going to be waiting outside the store, I can't help but think that I need it. And so I decided I already had Onyx Storm, the deluxe limited edition, pre-ordered on Amazon. I pre-ordered it almost a year ago.
Yep.
So that was set to arrive on Tuesday, on release day from Amazon. And then Target was releasing the Target exclusive version on Tuesday as well. The Target exclusive version has one of those little like cloth bookmarks in it, one of those little like cloth string bookmarks. The maps are colored and
fun.
there's colored illustrations throughout the book. So
what? I didn't know that.
Yes. So and then obviously the sprayed edges are different as well.
Right.
And I was like, I am getting this ding dang book. Like I'm gonna get this. So I last week called my Target and said, hey, how many of these? And I have a couple Targets in my area, but I called the biggest one because I was like, that's going to get the most copies. I called Target and I say, how many copies did you get? They said 7.
Oh,
I was
my
like,
gosh.
What?
How?
I don't know. I don't know. Like books don't even come in boxes of 7. So like, I don't understand. They said 7. So basically what happened was then I was like watching TikToks. Thank goodness I had TikTok back. I was watching TikToks and they were like, so the Target version of the book drops at 3 a.m. Eastern on Tuesday. So you can order it then and have it shipped to your house. Or you can try to place an order for pickup at your local Target and go when they open. Because they were going to start selling the books, whenever your local Target opens. Mine opened at 8 a.m. So I thought, most Targets, like when do you ever do Target pickup orders?
I never have.
No.
No.
Typically what they do, it's like you'll place the order and then like when they have time, like it's like a 2-hour window they have to do it. So then like if an employee has time within the next 2 hours, they'll go grab your item, put it behind the counter and just like say, they'll send you a little email. Hey, your order's ready for pickup, whatever. So it's like sometime within that 2-hour time period.
Interesting.
And you'll get an email like when an employee has time to do it. So I was like, what's going to happen is because these books are so highly, like people are going to be lining up outside. I don't think any of these pickup orders are going to work. Like Target doesn't open until 8. And as soon as they open those doors, people are going to be grabbing those books. Like the employees aren't going to be able to I think there's probably going to be a, hey, no pickup orders allowed, whatever. But I thought, I'm just going to try. If they sell out and I don't get it, they sell out and I don't get it and I get a refund. Right. And I'm going to go in the morning and wait in line outside anyway. And so if I get one from waiting outside in line, fabulous. I can give you that copy and I can keep the pickup order one, whatever. So the Target app crashed at 3 a.m.
Oh, no.
Because so many people were trying to get on it. It wouldn't let me find the book. It wouldn't let me add the book to my cart. It wouldn't let me hit checkout. And then it wouldn't let me, the amount of times I double clicked on the side of my phone to scan my face to pay, I'm not kidding you, 9 straight minutes. My order finally went through at 3:09 a.m.
Oh my gosh.
I told Mr. Teddy this. I was like, I'm not exaggerating. I think I scanned my face 60 times.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, so we may have 60 charges on our credit card. Hopefully only one of them goes through. But I scanned my face 60 times before it didn't say transaction failed. So I was determined. So I got my order in at 3:09, placed for pickup at my Target. And I was like, you know what? It's probably not going to work, but it's just one more layer of I'll try. So I had stream on Tuesday morning. I got up at 5 a.m.
Oh my gosh.
At 5 a.m., I put on a full face of makeup. I got dressed. I curled my hair. And I got my butt in the car. I made myself a little Yeti of coffee. And I got in my car and I drove to Target in the dark. I get to Target. There are already 25 flippin' people in this line.
Man.
I was thinking, I'm going to be like maybe one of like 5 people. It's going to be, no one's going to be waiting because it's freezing cold.
Right.
And I can just sit in the car, eat my breakfast, and then at 7:50, 7:55, go get in line. No. Right. I had to get in line immediately. I was like 25 back. And the store said they were getting 7 copies.
Oh, no.
So then the girl behind me, I started chit-chatting with the people around me. And the girl behind me was like, yeah, so actually I came in yesterday and they said they're only getting 6. And I was like, what the heck? So we're standing there. The manager comes out, some employees from Target come out and they're like, hey, just want to give you all updates. We have 6 deluxe copies. We have 31 regular copies. So not even all of you are going to get a copy at all, let alone the Target copy. They were like, we're not doing any limits on how many you can buy.
Oh, no.
So that was a pain. And so I am in my big puffer jacket. I look like the kid from A Christmas Story because my arms couldn't go flat down. And I have my mittens on. And I raise my little mittened hand. And I say, excuse me? I got an email that I placed my order pickup is ready. Is that true or is that a lie? And he goes, oh, if you placed an order for pickup, as soon as you come in, just go over to the counter. And I was like, wait, does that mean they actually have it? I was like, does that mean they actually set it aside? And so I was like, do I dare? Should I not run to the book section like everyone else is doing? Should I actually go to the counter? And the girls around me were like, try going to the counter. Because they all tried to place orders too. They were not as determined.
They didn't double click their phone 60 times.
They didn't try. They didn't try hard enough is what I would say.
Obviously.
So I walked over there. They had one reserved for me. And
bless your Target.
Only 2 people got the books because the first 2 people in line both bought 2 copies. And then the other 2 copies, one was reserved for me, and the other was reserved for a girl like 5 back in line for me who also had placed a pickup order.
Listen,
like
I would have raged at the 2 people who took 2 each at the beginning of the line. I would have been like, you're not doing that.
No. There was some sass in that line.
Oh, I would have been pissed off at those people.
There was some sass in that line. So,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, there was like a husband. There was a lot of husbands / boyfriends in line for their partners. Cause like there was a husband who called his wife.
Yeah.
And he was like, hey, honey, yeah, so the manager just came out. They only have 6 copies. I am like 15 back in line. I'm not going to get you this book. Do you want me to stay to get you the regular copy or can I just leave? And the wife must have been like, don't get me the regular copy. So he just walked away. He just got out of line.
Are you kidding? I would, if my husband called me and he was in line, I would have been like, okay, well then you put on your running shoes and you run to the back of the store faster than everyone else and stiff arm every other woman trying to take that.
They told us, and I didn't have to do it, thank goodness, but I think they were letting people in the store 5 at a time. Like they were letting the first 5 people in and then the next 5 people. And so like within the first 10 people, they wouldn't have like all the books would have been gone.
It's like your first group of 5, it's like your relay race. And then you group, like your group, whoever makes it their first one. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious.
Wild. So
oh my gosh.
I got the book. That's exciting. I got it. I was
so happy for you.
1 of 6. And then my deluxe Amazon copy showed up on Tuesday afternoon as well. So I have both of them.
That's wild to me. I got my Amazon one, but
can I tell you a little bit of like scandal about it though?
Yeah, yes.
So the pictures in the book apparently are like just pictures that are like from the internet.
What?
Like, it's not custom artwork that was done for the book. Apparently it was like artwork that was done for like a Dungeons and Dragons campaign that Rebecca Yaros just liked and like cropped a little bit. And there, like she must have like obviously purchased the rights to use them, but it's like not actually artwork that's done for the book at all.
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why?
I don't know. It's so strange.
That's very odd.
That was like something I saw literally like yesterday, maybe.
Okay.
I don't really care. I'm still glad I have it, but I will say it was odd to see that.
You would think that like with how big of a series this is, she would hire an artist to like
you would think
draw the pictures herself.
Right.
Or not herself, but for the series. That's interesting.
Right. Like original art.
Right. I'm on the Target website right now looking, and there is a picture in here of like a dragon flying. I'm assuming this is one of them. Interesting.
Yeah.
That is very odd. So my mom, you know that when something releases, I don't go, I send my mom to do it.
Yes.
She went to Target yesterday and she was like, do you need anything? And I said, well, if you see this book, like, sure, grab it. And the employee told her that no Targets in my area had gotten their shipments in yet. So I don't know when, if or what they're coming at all in my area. I'm sure they are at some point, but
I'm sure they will. And you want to know what? They also are to my understanding, they're not limited. Or they're not limited. It's the Target exclusive, but it's not Target like limited exclusive or exclusive limited. Like I think they're going to reprint and Target will have a lot of them. I think it's going to be similar to like the Taylor Swift book where like they got restocks, you know?
You know what? I get that. I
think they'll restock it. Yeah.
Maybe. I was thinking about it. And do you remember a few months ago, I told you that I went to like 5 Targets in one day to find that Tamagotchi?
Yes.
I take it all back because I was that person who like went to Target to find these. I did send my mom to do it once as well, but like I put in the work myself. Do you want to know something? Yeah. They're releasing another one. Another exclusive one in the box, the spring edition. So I'm going to be running it back and I'm going to be going to Target 5 times in one day. And I know which Targets I'm going to aim for now. So this whole like Target exclusive, I don't know what Target is up to, but like they've got some good marketing going on or something.
With Taylor Swift and Onyx Storm.
Right. Bandai, all of it. They get the good stuff. So
they know what people want.
Maybe I should get a Target card. You know how like people get Target credit cards?
Yeah.
Maybe I should get one.
What would the benefit be? Why do you need one?
Target points for all these exclusive things you're going to end up buying there.
I mean, you have like a Target loyalty number, right? Where you type your phone number in?
I do.
Yeah.
But I bet you having their credit card would give you like more cash back.
Probably.
Or bonuses.
Probably.
I should look into that. Especially if we're going to be like doing this forever now, these Target exclusives.
Doing this forever now. True.
I mean, it's not like they're going to stop. It's always going to be Target, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's successful. That's amazing.
It was very, very successful. I'm very glad that I had a productive Onyx Storm release day.
Absolutely. Okay, so I didn't get this. I didn't get the Target one. Mine came in the mail from Amazon that I pre-ordered. A week or two ago, I was telling you about how there was a teaser from the author of Caraval.
Yes.
Right? She announced her announcement last week, and Stephanie Garber is her name. She is writing an entire new series, but it's adult. It's not young adult anymore. We might have a spicy Caraval series coming.
I'd be interested.
You might be.
I don't. I'm sure it's going to be new characters.
It's all new. It's not even related.
So it's not Caraval, but it's a
correct.
Just a new spicy series. Okay.
Correct. By the same author, and it's her first time writing in the adult genre area, but it's a magical mystery series. So it's almost on brand with everything of hers, where it's like magical, whimsical, fun, wonderlandy. And pre-orders are open now. It comes out September 2025. And that's one that I did snag, the like Barnes & Noble signed exclusive edition. Because I was like, it's Stephanie Garber. I really want that. So yeah. I did order that one. But I don't know much else about it. I think it's about this girl who goes to like a magical college and is writing her thesis on something. And I'm like, ooh, okay. So it sounds like things that I've liked before in the past. So
okay. I wonder,
excited.
So there's another spicy series called the Vampire Academies, I think. Vampire Academy, which is like a spicy series based at like a college as well.
Could be similar.
Like it's a magical spicy college. Which, I mean, listen, I guess Fourth Wing is that way too. It's a magical
it is the same
war
thing.
College, but war.
But it's a spicy war college.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I think. I mean, somewhat kind of.
And like that's that I think is what turned me off of the Caraval series is that it's young adult.
Right.
And there are so many like fun new adult books that I want to read that I'm like, I can't get myself to read a young adult one because there's I'm really enjoying the spice. So the fact that she's doing an adult series makes me very excited.
It's exciting. And I like her like world building so far has not been as confusing or like hard to grasp or navigate. And that could be because a lot of them are more young adult focused. So I don't know if maybe it'll be a step up in the adult world, but I have understood her books and like the world's a lot easier than like Throne of Glass or ACOTAR. So maybe that's why I like it too. But between that and Spice, it'll be super fun. Super fun. So September, but the order's in. Now it's the waiting game, you know?
Good. I know. No, it's the worst. Waiting for books to come out is the worst.
While we're talking about like waiting for books, so the Hello Kitty game, I'm still waiting for that. But we were talking about this Wednesday. This is happening tomorrow. So yesterday when this episode comes out, we now have a super quick turnaround time for the Palia update that is now coming out tomorrow.
Yeah.
But can I just tell you before we dive into that, I'm kind of bummed at the timing because I started really playing Dreamlight Valley like 2-3 days ago.
Did you really?
I can't stop. I can't stop. I know, but now the Palia update, I'm like, why is timing like this? And then Hello Kitty's right here. I'm like into this now.
So tell me about Dreamlight Valley. How have you been liking it? What have you been doing?
So I think what I'm liking about it are the quests actually, which is crazy because I typically don't like quests. I'm enjoying that it is like questing that is easy and quick. Yes. And it's like, oh, you can go in Remy's little door and then you cook like 3 meals and he'll come move to your valley. I thought it would take me hours upon hours to get one of these people.
Yeah.
And then I somehow got, what's it, Merida? No, maybe not Merida. The girl from Encanto.
Oh, yeah,
Mirabelle, thank you. Somehow she just moved in too in the same day as Remy, and I was like, I don't even know what I did to get her here. So it's good. I really am enjoying just simple, easy quest lines and like little things to do. It's like I've made myself a tea. I've sat down and just kind of ran around with Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
And it's wonderful.
I'm glad you're liking it. The quests are easy. Like, I will say what gets overwhelming with the Dreamlight quests is that there's just a lot of them, but none of them are particularly hard. Like, they're pretty quick.
Right. So I have questions because there is a lot. And I'm trying to play smart right now where if my quest is like, bring Merlin this rock or this stone, I'm like, okay, who's my mining buddy? Who can I like friendship up with or something to then help towards that quest or this certain thing? My one thing I'm struggling with and what I need help with, everything I feel like costs a lot of money. Like rebuilding buildings or like fixing my house. Everything is like thousands of coins and all I'm doing is selling a carrot for like 5 coins. How do I make money?
So, what you're going to want to focus on is collecting Dreamlight. Okay. So, you have like your coins, and then you also have Dreamlight. My recommendation for you to start, which is going to be the easiest access, is if you haven't, Forest of Valor. Okay. So, if you're like facing the Dream Castle, it's the realm just to the right.
Okay.
That's called the Forest of Valor. If you're facing the castle, it's to the right. Yep. Once you unlock the Forest of Valor, you can plant canola seeds.
Okay.
And canola seeds are a really good moneymaker. So if you just make like a massive field of canola seeds, plant a massive field, have a gardening buddy with you.
Okay.
You can obviously increase that gardening buddy's friendship level at the same time that you are working on something. And then when you go to harvest the canola oil, having that gardening buddy will give you extra harvest.
Oh, yeah.
So I think canola is a great starter veggie. What you'll want to do long term is work on getting the Sunlit Plateau unlocked, which is to the left of the castle. And then from the Sunlit Plateau, the Forgotten Lands.
Okay.
The Forgotten Lands has pumpkins.
Okay.
And pumpkins are the biggest moneymaker in the game. So if you
like
are like the biggest crop moneymaker. So up in my Forgotten Lands, I have a couple of like massive plots of pumpkins where I can make like 900,000 coins in one harvest of pumpkins.
What?
Yes.
What?
So like I literally have like over 7 million coins in Dreamlight Valley from harvesting canola oil and pumpkins. So
what?
Canola is a great first before you get Sunlit Plateau and Forgotten Lands unlocked.
Okay. I need to figure out how to unlock these places because I feel like I've bought a lot of the like add-ons to the game. So I have a lot of like random characters popping in from the updates that have happened.
Yeah.
Like Jafar, I think like random people have been showing up that I think I don't need to focus on yet.
Yeah.
So as I'm making this money, is there like, what should I prioritize? Is it friendships levels? Is it other lands to make more money? Or like, are there certain things I should do?
So the things that to unlock the lands, you have to use Dreamlight, which is different than like the gold. So what you'll want to prioritize is making Dreamlight and getting enough Dreamlight to unlock these areas. Once you have all the gold, it's up to you. It's totally up to you what you want to spend that money on. It could be buying stuff from Scrooge's shop because you want to decorate. It could be unlocking more character houses. There's a lot of like variety. So it doesn't, the money doesn't really, like, it's kind of what you want to do with it.
Okay. And then riddle me this. So I have a to-do list of this game right now. And from last night, one of my starred items for tonight is look in the well in the plaza to see how to make Dreamlight. So like how to earn Dreamlight, which then I take to my crafting bench and then turn into something special.
So Dreamlight is kind of like a currency that you get. And if you click on like your inventory in the game, you can see the amount of gold you have. And then you can see also the amount of Dreamlight you have. Okay. So Dreamlight is typically collected from doing like tasks. So it could be like, you've cooked 5 meals at Remy's, or like, you know how like Animal Crossing, when you're playing Animal Crossing, there's Nook Miles Plus, where there's those like daily tasks that you do that earn you Nook Miles. Dreamlight Valley is the exact same way. So think of Dreamlight as Nook Miles. Okay. And think of bells as like gold.
That's honestly, there has never been a better comparison. Thank you.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So there's like little tasks you have to do to earn the Dreamlight.
And then you craft it. You take like
you don't
10
even
of those
have to
little
craft
things.
it.
Oh.
No, you're thinking of Dream Shards, which you can craft into Dreamlight, but that's not how you'll get a majority of your Dreamlight. Like a majority of it, you'll just like be able to collect tasks in your
Got it. And then so similarly, they have the Star Path, which is if you're doing like one of the items is cook 4 of Little Chef's favorite meals or something. And I'm like, well, I don't have any of those recipes, so no. Yeah. And that's its own like Star Path currency then, essentially.
You didn't did you pay for the Star Path?
I did. I did. And it ends in like a week.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have suggested you pay for it because it ends soon. Oops. And because there is a lot of stuff that you need to probably like characters to have unlocked and like recipes you need to have that like makes it a little bit easier if you were a little bit further along in the game. Yeah.
I think I bought it weeks or months ago.
And you just haven't played it. Yeah. Right.
And I just
think
haven't
that's
played the
thing. That's the thing with the Star Path is like, and that's why that's why I've been playing so much Dreamlight lately, is because I said, I'm going to pay for the Star Path and I am going to actually complete it. And so like, you really, it's a limited time and there's only so much time to complete it. And so I'm like, you need to dedicate yourself. You need to be like, okay, I paid for the Star Path. I really need to grind this. And so
that's why. Okay.
Yes. Like I have had Star Paths before that I've paid for and didn't like, it wasn't worth it for me.
Wow. Honestly.
So for you, I would avoid Star Paths for just until you feel comfy and until you've got recipes and until you're,
Good to know. Good to know. So I will excuse that. I have like a list of what people want and need from me, or like what their favorite gifts are of the day or something.
And those change every day. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And if I don't have the recipe or like the seeds to make produce, I just can't give them a gift.
You can't give them
their favorite thing.
Their favorite gift. Okay. I will say though, like you don't have to, it's not like Animal Crossing or like Palia where you can't cook something unless you have the recipe for it. In Dreamlight Valley, if you have ingredients, you can just chuck stuff into the pot and like discover a new recipe just by like chucking stuff together. So what you can do, and this is what I do when I play, is like I go to the Disney Dreamlight Valley like wiki or whatever.
Smart.
And I'll type into Google like, how do I make ratatouille in DDLV? And it'll tell you all the like ingredients you need to make it. And then you just go chuck it into a pot and then hit cook. And then it'll say new recipe discovered.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I actually made that yesterday with Remy.
Did you?
It's funny you say that. Yes. That makes so much sense. Those were my questions. And it's cute. It's fun. I had a hard time moving my character around a little bit at first.
Yeah.
But it's fun. I haven't gotten any other new lands except for Remy's little door inside of the castle. And I'm just
And do you have the plaza and the peaceful meadow right now?
Yes. Yep. Okay. And I have some houses built. I get a little bit of a jump scare when like Goofy will run up behind you and just start screaming right next to you. And like Remy.
Just wait until you get Donald Duck.
Oh gosh, I don't even want to know. It's like
he throws tantrums. He'll come up right next to you and start like screaming and stomping and throwing a tantrum.
Oh my gosh. I was playing last night and I had the audio on my speakers in here. My husband came in after he was at the gym and was sitting on the couch next to me. And he was like, "What are you playing?" And I was like, "Disney Dreamlight Valley." And I'm just running around and all of a sudden like Mickey Mouse was behind me and it was like, "Oh, hello, friend," in his voice. And he was like, "All right, enjoy." It's like, "Mickey, go away. You're embarrassing
me.
I was like, "Shh, calm down." And Goofy is always like, "Man, this valley's the cat's pajamas," or something like that. And I'm like, "Dude, like, let's stop." And he's just right next to you.
You can turn character voices down. There's like a thing in settings where like if you don't want to hear them, you can like turn off their voices. You can like turn their voices down or like leave the music on. You can like adjust what audio you're hearing, which is nice.
That's funny. I'm gonna like call it husband mode or something. So if he's in the room with me, he's not like, "What are you doing?
Hello there, friend."
Oh, hey. I'm gonna start speaking in their voices. But yeah, it's been fun. It's cute. I am too scared to like buy anything or do anything because I don't know how you make. Well, now I know how to make money, but it's fun. It's cute. But now Palia tomorrow.
I know. And so we got Palia. I'm excited, but it's also like, so we got a couple things with Palia. We got the mini developers blog, which went over Elderwood updates, Zeki's Loyalty Club, and I don't know, snails, I guess. Snails.
Did I miss something?
So we got the peek into Elderwood, which was, they basically told us Elderwood's delayed. They said initially early 2025, which a lot of people were thinking meant probably Q1. We got an update. It's going to be Q2.
Right.
So whatever. I am not surprised by a delay there. We got that little like preview of the music. Did you listen to that?
I haven't. Nope.
It was
I saw it, but I haven't.
It was a lot less, I'm going to say like eerie than I thought it would be. Oh. So I liked it. Like it was very like peaceful. And the vibe I got from Elderwood from like what I've seen so far gave me like eerie vibes, but this was like pretty peaceful. So I really liked it.
Okay. I need to listen. It gives me like whimsical or fantastical vibes is what I'm like thinking.
Yeah. It's very like dark. So I'm interested. I'm like, we'll see. But yeah, go listen to that when you have a chance because I did like it. It was very like peaceful. I will say it's a good word. Zeki's Loyalty Club. Yeah.
I need some explanations because I was a little confused trying to math it around.
So they said that they modeled this after other games who do something similar. And I don't know any games that do something similar. So those aren't games that I play. But that's okay. So essentially what it is each month you pay 425 Palia coins, which is like what, $5-ish bucks?
I think so.
So you pay 425 Palia coins. Right? Okay. If you log in every day, you earn 30 more Palia coins. So every day that you log in over the course of that month, you get 30 Palia coins every single day that you log in. So you pay 425, but then if you log in every day that month, at the end of the month, you paid 425, but you've earned 1,325 coins because you got that 30 every day.
Right.
So that's what it's saying is essentially like you're putting in this money, but we're going to give you like 300% of what you paid back.
Right.
So it's like an incentive to log in every day.
Right.
If you don't log in every day, like if you don't log in a single time, like you buy it once, you still get that 425 coins. So like you don't lose money on it.
That's fair. So what I'm curious about is it almost becomes like every month you're paying $5 to earn
Like
17.50.
Yeah. Yeah.
But in the store, I feel like outfits are like over 2,000, right?
They are. They are. So I think it's going to be like you're going to need to like save up.
Yeah.
You're going to need to like save up.
Uh-huh.
However, they also announced expanded sales and bundles.
Right.
So this actually does remind me a lot of Disney Dreamlight Valley. So in Disney Dreamlight Valley, I don't know if you've seen it yet, but they have like every week there's like the shop. And so there's new things in the shop every week, like new outfits and there's like things that rotate through the premium shop that you can buy that are only available for like that week. And what I'm understanding here is, and then also like in Dreamlight Valley, there's a couple of items. There's like 2 to like 4 items each week that are discounted. So like things that they previously, whatever. So what they're going to do here is just every single Thursday add in new sale items. So like maybe you've been wanting one of the fancy new outfits, but it's like fourth, whatever, I don't know how many coins, a lot of coins, 2,000, and you only have whatever, like at least it's only going to take you, maybe you could get all of that for $13.25. Like maybe a 2,000 coin outfit will be on sale for $13.25 and you can use all the coins you earned from like the previous month on it, you know?
Yeah. And they're saying 33% off.
Yeah.
So, okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
So that helps. I, for one, feel like whenever I saw an outfit that I really liked, I would just have to throw in like $25 worth of coins, right? To buy one outfit. Yeah. So I think that would be cool that they're doing the rotating sales.
I agree.
I think that'll be fun. So I'm here for that part. I'm here for that.
I agree. I think that'll be good. I'm not like, the thing that I think I'm underwhelmed with from the dev notes and this most recent update is just the amount of content that is, again, in-game purchase. Like surrounds in-game purchases, which I understand. Because I mean, and they did say in this dev note, like, hey, we know that the updates have been light the past couple of months and they will be the next couple of months because we've been spending a lot of time and energy on Elderwood. I totally get that. Yeah, I think that's just like where my only disappointment is here.
Absolutely. It was very apparent to me too when I was reading through these. I was like, okay, so that's like, to me, it was almost like it's becoming a paid for game at this point. When I saw gosh. What?
The amount of money that I have spent on outfits, like I have paid more money for this game than any other game I own. Yeah.
Any other game. Yeah. Absolutely. I'm interested though about the earnables as I'm scrolling through this. Stickers.
Yeah. I don't know where that will go or how they will work. Interested. It's something I'm interested in for sure.
I think earnables will be cool. What I liked are like the nameplates. So that have to do with some of the activities. So let's say you're a big forager. Maybe there's a new nameplate if you're like level 50 foraging or something, instead of having to have like your plot voted on or something. I think that's really cool.
I do too. Because right now there's really no incentive to increase your levels in anything.
Right. I'm just very curious about the stickers because you can collect them, trade them, those types of things. But to your point, do we get like a virtual sticker book or what is that going to look like?
Anything that you can collect and trade in this game is going to keep me interested. So I'm in.
There we go. I don't know. It's interesting. I wasn't like super excited about any of that. To me, that doesn't impact my gameplay. It doesn't make me want to do things more or less, you know?
Yeah.
I guess it makes me want to look for more outfits, but like, shocker.
Yeah.
I don't know. I am curious though, at the end of the notes, there was like that little frog jumping into the camera.
I think it's like I don't think it's a frog. I think it's like a lizard or something.
I think
it's like a little lizard.
He looks like Greninja from Pokemon. That's why I say that. He like looks like Ash's Greninja to me, and with the tongue and the color. And so I'm like, he is like a frog lizard guy.
Is he? Okay. He gives lizard vibes. I'm interested too. I think two of the things that I'm excited for was they had that little note that was like, hey, we're going to try to be better about like if we are previewing something, giving it to you, meaning that white furniture tent that we never got. And then also the snail plushie that we saw in the campfire. Remember when we got that like campfire set or the camping set where it was like all the log stuff?
Yes.
There was like a snail plushie sitting on one of the stools, and we never got it. And I was like, is there a snail plushie? Is there a snail plushie? Like I ran around for like 2 days catching snails thinking there might be a snail plushie. So they basically were like, we're going to be better about giving you that stuff. So I think we're probably going to get a snail plushie and that furniture tent. I don't think tomorrow's update. I don't think that this most recent update, but maybe next month.
Soon. Interesting. That would be great. But we are getting a new white furniture set tomorrow, right? The wedding set.
Yes, we're getting some wedding stuff. So that for the patch that we're getting tomorrow, everything we've discussed so far was just like dev notes. So it's not stuff that we're necessarily going to get tomorrow. It's just going to be stuff in the future, like within the next few months, I think.
Right.
The stuff that we are set to get tomorrow, like you said, the wedding decor set.
Yep.
Can't say I'm like super thrilled about it.
Right. Like I don't know what I would do with it.
Like we don't have weddings. Like
it's almost like the Animal Crossing wedding stuff.
It's like are you marrying? It's not like you can marry Hodari. I mean, Hassia.
Oh my God. Wait a minute. What if that's an Easter egg? What if you can? What if they're Easter egging us and I can marry him?
We got wedding dresses a year ago.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Shoot. So it's maybe it was a mechanic they didn't have nailed down yet. I don't know. Well, I'm not going to get my hopes up.
If there's wedding stuff, like, and if you can marry a character, that's going to be a much bigger, like, that's not now. Like, this might be an Easter egg to something coming in, like, the next year, maybe. But, so it says Zeki's Loyalty Club coming soon. We have wedding decor tints. It does say decor tints in here, so maybe we'll get a decor tint tomorrow. Premium shop updates, some premium shop stuff. Like, I know we're getting a couple new, like, Lunar New Year themed outfits that have like Year of the Snake vibes.
Some like Medusa hair.
And then
it's kind of cool.
Lunar New Year coming back to the Magi Market area, which I'm excited for.
Remind me, that's not just the same Magi Market that's been on and off.
No.
Right?
So this is going to be taking over that. Thank goodness. I'm sick of that, everyone. There's nothing. I don't go. I'm like, I don't know if it's a market time or not. I don't go. It looks like Hot Pot's going to be back, which is good. I'm excited for that because you actually earn like tickets to spend at the market from playing Hot Pot.
Oh yeah. Yes.
So
correct.
I'm excited for that. Yeah.
And the rest of it, it's like Hot Pot, but do we know, are those like Zeki like coin ball machines, the little claw machine? I wonder if that's still going to be there or if the Lunar New Year is when we got no, that's magic. What am I thinking about? Like, what was a specific plush that we got from Lunar New Year? I thought it was the dragon. Lunar New Year
was the dragons that we got. Yeah, when you could like buy the different dragons, I think.
I don't know. I guess I'm excited to explore that and see what comes back.
I'm hoping
or if
there's some new stuff. Yeah. Lunar New Year was also like when you got to like get a ticket and put it on the tree and like send it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you could do like your tree wishes every day. So
I'm trying to remember. That feels like so long ago.
It does.
That feels like forever ago. And granted, it was a year ago, but holy cow.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to be fun. And now I know Twitch drops are coming. So you're going to get busy here soon, right? Do we know what the rewards are?
No. Do we know that I don't know if I think we are assuming there's Twitch drops because there always are.
There always are on an update.
I have no confirmation.
No.
We've had like one weird month in the last year where like we didn't have Twitch drops. So like we may not. I would assume we probably will. I have absolutely no clue what they are.
I'm assuming we will because New Year, first time of the year. I would assume so. And I wonder if it'll be like Lunar New Year. Maybe there'll be like a snake or something. Probably not.
I hope it's something good.
I don't know. So maybe. I guess we'll see tomorrow because I feel like they spring it on you. So we'll see.
They do. They do.
We'll
okay.
See.
Before we wrap up today's episode, I'm going to tie in your comment there about a snake. So I'm not rep TV clowning. I do want to talk to you though about some confirmed Taylor Swift stuff. Does not include rep TV. However, so Taylor Swift cardigans, I've been obsessed. We love the cardigans. There have been 200,000 cardigans shipped to the Taylor Swift warehouse in Tennessee over the last like 2 months. We don't know what cardigans they are. There's a lot of people who thought maybe it would be like an Eras Tour cardigan. So maybe it would be like a brown cardigan with like the embroidered flowers on it.
Oh my gosh.
There were people thinking, you know, it could be maybe something like a cardigan associated with Rep TV.
Okay.
There were people, but I think most people now are thinking that it may tie into Valentine's Day and be a lover cardigan because we don't have a lover cardigan. And so a lot of people are thinking that with Valentine's Day coming up and us not having a lover cardigan and the recent re-release of Lover Live from Paris.
That would make sense.
That it may be a lover cardigan.
That would be so cute.
All we know is that they say it's a women's cardigan. There are over 200,000 of them at the warehouse right now. Okay. Apparently, and I'm like learning all this information that I have is straight from TikTok. But before the Midnight's like cardigan released, there were like 215,000 cardigans in stock. So like before they made that announcement, there were about 215. And I think there's probably like, they said over 200,000. So I think like a similar amount for whatever this cardigan is. So no one knows what it's going to be.
Oh my
gosh. Is it lover? Is it something associated with Rep? Is it the Eras Tour cardigan? But there's
when are we gonna
a new cardigan. I don't know. Literally any day.
So are you just like waiting for Taylor Nation to post her? Like, how do I know that this happens? Will you text me right away?
I will text you right away because I always do.
Yes, you do.
But there's a Discord that I'm in, actually. There's a Discord server that I'm in. Let me see what it's called. Because I was literally looking at it. It's called Taylor Swift Store Updates. There's 17,000 people in it. I can invite you to it, but it's called Taylor Swift Store Updates. Okay. And literally anytime there's like vinyl restocks or a new item added to the store, anything like that, it will like, there's like a bot in the system that like automatically detects it and like alerts people.
That's absolutely genius.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So maybe that's happening soon.
I'm thinking within the next couple of weeks.
Please invite me to that server or just text me when it happens.
I did.
Thank you. Bless you. I'm excited. If it's lover, it's probably pink and beautiful, and I would love that. If it's Rep, maybe we're closer, although I did hear some more stuff around that. I don't know. That's very interesting. So here's what I heard. There was a calendar that people got. Have you heard about this? Like the Taylor Swift calendar?
No.
On this calendar, it specifically highlights International Snake Day, which is July 16th. It randomly says that on the calendar, International Snake Day. And then there's International like Butterfly or Learn About Butterflies Day, which is March 14th. And so people are like, is this hinting at debut and Reputation re-releases? I don't know. I can't imagine it would be that like obvious and blatant right in our faces, but I am curious.
I really think Rep will come before debut.
I think so too. Personally, if it were me, I'd want to do Reputation and then debut as like the first.
Your final, like taking back your name. Yeah,
exactly. That's how I would want to do it as well. And everyone who thinks they're coming out together, I just don't understand why.
No, I don't get.
I'm not a debutation.
No, I don't either. No.
To me, that doesn't make enough sense.
It's too confusing. Mind. It's too much. Mm-hmm. I'm not on that bandwagon either.
Same. Okay. I'm glad we agree on that because for me, I'm like, I think they both deserve their own moments. And like, I don't understand how they relate. So totally with you there. But I'm excited about this. Oh my gosh. I had no idea. I literally had no idea.
Yeah. So I'm excited. Cardigan impending.
Oh my
No
gosh.
clue what it'll be. I will say I would be most excited for like a brown Eras Tour cardigan with flowers. Like that's the one I would most like.
Yeah.
I will say if it's like a bright pink cardigan, I probably won't get it. Like I'm not like I don't wear, like I didn't buy the 1989 one. Like I'm not going to wear a bright blue.
Right, because it's blue.
Like the ones that I have, like I have the navy one, I have a gray one, the cream one. So very like neutral, can wear it with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't have Speak Now because I'm not going to wear a bright purple. I don't have 1989 because I'm not going to wear the bright blue.
That's
and
fair.
if it's a bright pink, like I know myself.
I think
Who
I would
knows?
wear the pink. So if it's Lover, I would guess it's probably like a pink or even like a pastel pink with like a matching pastel blue star and like stuff on it, which I think
I
would
might
be really
do like
pretty.
a pastel pink.
Yeah, I
pastel
think it
pink.
would be pastel if anything.
It's more like subdued.
I'm looking at the album and everything is very pastel-y. So I think it might be kind of cute. Oh my gosh, it's exciting. But the saddest news. So I have the Folklore cardigan that they re-released this year, and then Tortured Poets. Tortured Poets is like itchy and scratchy, so I don't wear it. I love the Folklore one, but my husband one night wasn't watching my dogs and my daughter, and they were playing in it. And when we were recording the podcast one night, this was like months ago, and one of the seams, they tore the thread, and so the whole seam is undone.
No.
And I looked at him and I was like, do you know what this is? I was like, do you realize that you were not watching them? And do you know what they just destroyed? And I was like, you can't get this. Again.
Oh my God.
I was like, this. He was like, well, just go sew it back together. I was like, this is not sewed.
It's not.
This is crocheted.
Like, yeah.
I don't know how to knit. I don't know how to do this. I can't fix this. And so I have to be super careful because there's threads hanging off the back of it. So I'm sad. I'm really bummed about that one.
We have a bunch of stream friends who I know have had issues with their cardigans and are talented enough with crocheting that they have fixed it. So it might be, I mean, if it's really bad and like unwearable, it might be worth reaching out and seeing if we can get someone who can just.
Can I send you my Folklore cardigan, please?
Yeah. Will you do a little cardigan repair for me?
Right. Even if like, remember how on stream you stitched up stitches?
Yeah.
With his little leg. Like, even if I got a funky, like, goofy,
even if it has character.
Yarn, right. Like, it could be a patch. Like, I could put a patch on it or something. Yeah. But it's looking a little rough and it's splitting up the side. And I kind of tore into him about that one. I was like, I would have unacceptable.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
I still wear it though. Only making it worse. So, okay. I'm excited. Pink would be great. I would really, really love a pink one.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm excited. So we'll see how that goes. I'll keep you updated if I hear anything. Keep me updated if you hear anything. The drops always happen while I'm streaming. So luckily, I will say most of the time, like, because I'm not looking at my phone when I'm streaming, but someone almost always comes into stream and is like, new Taylor Swift store.
That's so true. And it's always around like noon-ish or like somewhere in that time frame, because you will randomly text me and be like, Heart Lover album just dropped. And it'll just be I know you're streaming. I feel like it's like usually a 2-second text.
It's usually like 11 a.m.-ish, I think. Yeah.
And you've been streaming for a couple of hours. I'm like, you're like deep into stream. What are you doing? Yeah. And then I read it, because if you text me during stream, I know it's something important. And that's when it's like, this released, this dropped, this is back. Yeah. I'm like, okay, should I do it? And then I'll be like,
then you come into chat and you say, should I do it? And I say, / in chat if you think Mandy Wiz needs to buy this.
And then I'm like, duh. Yes.
Of course.
God, that's funny. Okay, well, thank you for telling me, because this is totally news to me. So
yeah, it'll be an exciting
fun stuff happening here.
We do. Okay. Anything else for me?
No, that's all I had. But
that's all I had for you too. Fun updates though. Fun new stuff.
Honestly, yes. I feel like we have a lot of gaming to do the next couple of days through all
We
this.
do. So, and I'm so excited that you're getting into Dreamlight Valley and loving it.
I know. I will fill you in next week on any new villagers or townsfolk or whatever you call them in this game.
Fab.
I don't know what they're called, but valley mates.
Valley. Yeah, I don't know.
Citizens of my valley.
Yeah, there you go.
Welcome.
Good. Yeah, keep me updated on who you get.
I will. But thank you, everyone, for listening this week. We are so excited to catch up again next week. And that's it.
Bye, friends.
Bye.